Now, as the time goes on, will her hair start to have more of a different style to it? What will happen?
Yeah, well, as it goes on with humidity and all that, everyone knows about shrinkage. Yeah, so it will start to shrink a little bit, but I think she'll still be able to retain some definition as well, and more importantly, the softness of the hair. Yeah.
Because that's a really big thing, is making sure that the moisture is getting from the root all the way to the ends of the hair, because with natural hair you have a lot of breakage and damage a lot of times, and we don't condition properly and style properly. So what is one of the things that you would suggest that they can do at home to maintain the style, maintain the health of the hair, and the moisture level in the hair that she has now?
I think from time to time, maybe every couple of days, definitely add a bit of water, and then you can still use the smoothie or the souffle very lightly, and when you can, just put it in big twists to keep the hair stretched, keep it soft, so you don't get any knots and things like that.
Absolutely. And there's also a shine spray that is with the coconut and hibiscus lines in the back. So at the end of the day, if she wanted just a little bit more pep, a little bit more shine, she could just spray it on lightly and go on about her day. So, you ready for your question about how your hair did? How does it fit compared when you came in yesterday?
Okay, my hair felt softer. When I came into the salon, I loosened my braids. I parted the hair into like 4, 5. So this was big, yeah, but it was thick kind of long. But when they finished, it shrunk, but it was soft, like you could extend the hair. It wasn't breaking. It wasn't like you know wash hair, break. Yeah, it was like okay, but I could pull my hair. Everyone was like, the elasticity was there. I felt and saw it.
So you prepare for them to come up and touch your hair? Because it's going to happen. It looks fabulous though. So one of the things that we always suggest when you're at night, when you go to bed, I'm like horrible about this. I don't do it all the time, and I know I should. I've been in the industry for a long time. You should wrap your hair at night with a silk scarf. If you can't do it and you're lazy like me, then get a silk pillowcase. And this will help to prevent what we call traction alopecia. And traction alopecia is actually the breaking of the hair. And the friction that is caused a lot of times with cotton, and then you find that the hair starts to split at the ends and it'll go up and up, and you see some people really are trying to hold on to the length of the hair, and they should cut it. How many people get regular trims from their salon? That's bad. No. Oh, I got one in the back. 2 in the front. It's very important. It's not cutting. You're not doing the big chop every time you go into the salon, but it's very important to keep your hair, your ends trimmed. So this helps with the overall health and maintenance of the hair. So we started here with some Bantu knots, and she was getting some teasing from some people in the audience. I'm not going to mention their names, but it looks fabulous. So what did you do to get this look?
So for her as well, originally she didn't want to be a model, but we made her because she wanted to get her hair done, and she's been complaining about her hair. It's super dry, she can't do anything, she's bored, and all she complained about everything about her hair. So we made her get a treatment yesterday as well, using the same range, and then we just put her hair in twists and Bantu knots so that it could stretch. And the real reason we did that is I just wanted her to be able to feel her hair and see that it can be soft. But she kept looking at everybody's hair and saying, my hair would never do that, my hair doesn't do that, my hair is hard and thick and blah blah blah. So we made her get a treatment and have some products in her hair just so she could feel it swell and know that her hair had potential to grow better. Because she's been natural for how many years? 10 years.
Wow.
But she wasn't retaining length, she's cut it a few times, it's dry, it's breaking. So the important thing we're trying to teach her is just moisture, and how to manipulate the hair. Easy styles like this to twist it so that it's easy for her to manage and it's not shrinking back and getting hard, and then she's getting tired of it and it keeps breaking and all that. So this is kind of the beginning of the journey. For her styling, we only use the smoothie.
Oh, nice. Okay,
yeah.
So this style. So that's great because that's important.
it's really moisturizing, and it's, you know, it's thick, so you don't need a lot of it at all. A little goes a long way, so it's not heavy. The hair feels really soft. It's got nice slip to it, and it's just fluffy and soft.
So after when we're finished, I'm going to go to the side to answer one-on-one questions, but I think it's really important for you guys to come up and touch and feel the product. The difference between the smoothie and the souffle is one is a gel, so you really get that definition and it locks the style in, whereas the other one will give you definition, but it gives you more movement. So a lot of times you see people blending together, doing their own mix. That's what we did on Tammy. We did it on her. She's just so cute, and you just used the one on her.
It was good as well because we got to feel the difference in, you know, the textures of the products if it was mixed together or if used individually as well.
And see, now you use other gels and things of that nature, but the one thing you could probably say with no problem is that there's no flaking.
Yes.
And there's no buildup and residue. You feel your hair, it still feels very silky and nice. The silk protein in the coconut hibiscus help to smooth the cuticle down, give you that shine and that feel, that slip feel that you should have. Just because we're natural doesn't mean that our hair has to feel rough or not have any texture or movement or mobility to it. Now, do you think you can maintain this at home by yourself?
Honestly, probably not. Sorry. No, but she's really good with the hair. But I will say that Pearl and Shine conditioner was phenomenal. Like the girl that detangled my hair, like that's the fastest and pain-free and least hair loss and experience, like detangling my hair. So if you have 4C hair, I would say like this is your new holy grail.
Awesome.